What's good, y'all? Praying all is well. This is our second video of 2026, and we out here in the cold with it. And also, happy Black History Month to all those who celebrate Black history, who identify as Black African American, and also who don't, because Black history is American history. And that is the focus of today's conversation. Today, literally today, I attended an event. I live in the state of Connecticut, and one of the museums within the state of Connecticut visited my location of work, and they were able to talk about Black history. I forgot the actual title, but it was just amazing information. And I'm not going to be the one to say that, you know, racism, slavery, enslavement in general didn't happen within the state of Connecticut. But once I was exposed to all this new information, I was just fascinated. Like, it's wild. It's real wild on how, when it comes to photography, art, writing, when it comes to tobacco fields, when it comes to just a lot of layers of just creativity that was provided and exposed within the state of Connecticut. And I think what I'm trying to get at is that we shouldn't let that history die out. We shouldn't let that history die out, and just to also look back at the things that our ancestors or just the folks that were before us in general that are or are not related to us by bloodline was able to, do these creative things. And I love poetry, I love photography, and there's a lot of other things that I want to delve into. But it's just letting me know that, imagine the trials, imagine the challenges that the folks before us went through, into the amount of access and resources that we have now. There shouldn't be no excuse. And the same thing I'm saying to you, I'm saying to myself, because I'm realizing that there's so many other distractions that's happening within this world that is delaying us either from our purpose or delaying us from continuing our creativity to expose and providing more footprints on this earth. So I just want to make sure that we all remember that, we do need to tune in, we do need to lock in, but also realizing that, God has given us the ability to create things in different forms and shape. It doesn't have to be just, it can be content, YouTube content, it can be writing a book, it can be writing a narrative, it can be poetry, it can be dancing, coloring, art, or even small, not even small things, but on a different scale. It can be carpentry. It can be anything in HVAC, starting our own business, whatever it may be, but realizing that we need to tap into all these different forms of creativity and not let it die out. And something that I look forward to doing in the future is when I'm able, and not just to do it just to say I did it, but when I'm able to create these things that creates change within the community as being a change agent. Sorry, it's cold. I want to archive all these things. And I want to make sure that I put these things in a trust and will for my children and those that are after me. But just to know that, there are certain portions that I think that should be archived in a museum. And just seeing the actual physical artifact of an object or a project that have my signature, that have my footprint, I think is something that continues that legacy. But I'm wondering, like, what is your legacy that you want to leave behind? Is it a business? Is it generational health, generational healing? Is it finances? Is it, I don't know, just any form of knowledge or anything you want your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, and beyond, that you want them to be exposed to? And I think today, and I didn't expect the conversation information to be so profound, but I thought it was just more visuals, but it was a whole entire presentation. And it gave me the insight to know and to focus on what is what is something I want to leave behind, like legacy. And I'm not just saying that, oh, I did this, I did that, I want to have my name on it. But what is something that Malik Turner created through the gifts and talents that God has given me, that I want to leave on this earth when I transition and, God willing, go to heaven? And the same for you. What is your legacy? What are the things you want to implement and leave an imprint on? Was the way that you walked in rooms, how your energy just helped people, heal and look at things from a different element, how you treated people, how you serve your community, how you always spoke up, or just lend a helping hand. And all those things are footprints and imprints that will be left on this earth. And those are things I continue to strive to do. Or is it more from a radical approach when it comes to politics and the economic climate that we're currently in? What are those things that we want to expound upon and just do something different that's authentic and true to our character? So I'm gonna leave y'all with this question. What is your legacy that you want to leave behind? Not just for your children, your grandchildren, and beyond, but just for this world to look back on and to be inspired, to be motivated, to be encouraged to do something else at a higher level. So let us know in the comments, man. What does your legacy look like right now? What do you hope it to transition into? And what can we do to support you? Whether it's from afar, near, sending emails, sending your content, you know, whatever it may be, getting in touch from a business perspective, let us know. All right. Peace.